Hey there, it's Bernardo again, and you're watching Vibe Code with me. It's this series where I review a bunch of AI coding agents. I already took a look at a lot of them, the main ones, and now we are looking at the what I'm called first-party CLI agents. That is the first-party because they are made by the same companies that make, models that are being used a lot. I have this idea that maybe, having this vertical integration where the company that does the model also creates an agent and tunes it to perfection to its own model, it's the best way forward. So that's why I'm really interested in testing all of these tools. And we looked already at Claude Code, probably one of the most popular. I mean, it's probably the most popular CLI for coding, CLI coding agent. And we also took a look at Codex, which is OpenAI's response. And today we're going to be taking a look at Gemini CLI from Google. I use Gemini a lot at work for chat things, but I never used it for coding directly in a CLI environment. And I guess it's going to be pretty similar to my expectation is that it's going to be pretty similar to Codex and Claude Code. Likely gonna have some different features, like Codex had the sandboxing thing. Well, it seems that there's some sandboxing here as well. Maybe even Claude Code has some sandboxing. I wasn't using it, but yeah, I guess it's gonna be pretty similar. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I know that the models, what are the name of the model again? Is the Gemini 2.5 Pro. I think it's Pro, the name of the model. I had a lot of good usage with them for really large context. So we use for at work for understanding with Notebook LM. We use it. We just throw a bunch of documents like visa documentation, and then we ask questions about what is this specific code, and it's really useful for that, like navigating a lot of content. But I never used it for coding, so it's gonna be my first time. I heard people saying, a lot of people that use Gemini CLI for planning. So they use Gemini because I guess because of the big context window for planning. And then they use either Codex or Claude Code for the execution. So I don't know. I'm unsure, not sure how that's going to go. I'm interested to see. Again, here in these videos, we are evaluating both the agent, the agent, the model, and the interface, the CLI interface. So I think there are like three different things. We know that we can use Gemini CLI with Zed. Was the first integration that they did with the agent client protocol. Agent client protocol. So yeah, the Zed agent client protocol. Zed Gemini CLI. So that was the first thing that they released. Really? That was only 1 month ago. Perfect timing. I actually started this series before this blog post. It's wild. But yeah, so the first CLI they integrated was this. So you can use Gemini CLI with a different UI. But in this video, I'm trying to evaluate the whole package. That is agent, model, and UI. So let's see how that goes. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna install it. Let's go. So for installation, they give you a few options. You can run it directly with npx. I would never do that. I think npx is wild. I don't know how people are okay with just running these weird things directly. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install with npm, but I'm not gonna do npm. You know how I am. I'm gonna use Mies. So I'm just gonna do Mies use -g npm. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna get the latest one. So 0.5.4. Is that the latest one? Yeah. So again, this is pretty similar, just because then it has a different install location, and yeah, and then if I change node versions, it doesn't go away. Let me just fix to 0.5.4. Config Mies config toml. So yeah, it's set up here. All right, and I'm just gonna do, well, let me just do the, again, for those that are new here, I'm doing the same project in all these different tools. New tools keep coming up, so actually this list is likely outdated. Already had people requesting me to test try, I don't even know how to spell that. So I'm gonna have more UI tools. But yeah, we have the same project that I set up for everything else, and the idea is to have pretty much the same playing ground. And I'm going to do create new repository. It's interesting because this thing Expensify Gemini CLI. Should I call it? I'm just gonna call it Gemini. Expensify Gemini. Yeah, I'm gonna create a repository. Then it takes a while, but it's interesting because I did some stuff slightly different than a normal like Next.js application. And initially I thought it was bad, but then I realized actually I think this is a good thing to evaluate because every project is different, right? And then I think having a not 100% standard thing, it's actually a good thing because then we can test how well the model can understand the differences and learn versus just, you know, whatever it was pre-trained on or, you know, whatever data it has. So yeah, so we have this here. I'm just gonna do cd expensify Gemini, and I'm gonna do mis trust npm install as usual, and mis install as well. Mis install. So yeah, I'm using mis to install this Go thing called MCP language server to provide these tools with a LSP. But I had a lot of issues with that with Codex because it was messing up the edit file from the LSP with the edit file that it had built in, and we had some problems with that. Okay, let's go back to Gemini CLI. Let's see what we have here. So it has some built-in tools: Google search grounding, file operations, shell commands, and web fetching. Not sure what is Google search grounding, but yeah, again, I'm always like worried that the file operations are going to mess up now. Now I'm worried about that because we had the problem. But again, the Gemini 2.5 Pro 1 million token context window is huge. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use my work account because we do have a paid Google account. So yeah, all right. Yeah, let's see how to configure that. Okay, configuration guide. Let's open this configuration guide. Okay, system defaults, user settings file, Gemini settings JSON, project settings is .gemini.settings. Wait, did it just replicated the whole thing? Okay, no, this is the system defaults, and then this is the settings. Yeah, whatever. Okay, do we have MCP here? MCP. Let's just do Gemini. Yeah, gonna log in, and I'm gonna log in with Google. Gonna be right back. All right, we're back. So yeah, okay, we have add for context, MCP. Okay, can list the MCP. available Gemini CLI tools. I'm going to configure the. Let me just ask one thing. What tool you should use when you want to edit a file or create a new one? Okay, I'm gonna add now the MCP stuff. I'm just gonna do. Oh, interesting. When you're done, it gives you like a interesting, like the overview of the session. That's interesting. Can I do a resume? Gemini help. Okay, resume maybe. Then can I resume? Let me just search. That was a cool feature. Resume. Ah. Oh, I can open here, Gemini again, and then I can do chat, resume. Oh, chat list. Oh, I need to do a checkpoint. Okay. Well, I guess there's ups and downs, right? It doesn't save anything, so I need to manually save. Okay. So it doesn't have the resume. Oh yeah, the checkpointing is explicit. Oh no, this is the checkpointing for. Okay, so this is the actual files, I guess. I mean, honestly, I would just use Git and but I guess this can be useful if you're not using Git. Oh, it's just Git. A commit is made in a special shadow Git repository located in your home directory. Yeah, it's just using Git for you. I guess if you're not working like in a project like a Git track project is cool and all, you know, maybe if you're not a developer. But yeah, cool feature. Yeah, okay, so let's see the yeah. I have to be careful with some of these commands because they out, bug, chat, clear, compress, copy. Copy the last result or copies, okay. Open full CLI documentations in your browser. Okay, it's just a link. Alright. Directory. Show. Okay. Good. Yeah, you can have multiple directories. Editor. What the hell is that? What is the external editor? External editor, let's see. ID integration. Yeah, okay, so there's narrate. I mean, we know we can also integrate with Z. Extensions. What is extensions? Okay, so extension is a collection of prompts, MCP, and custom commands. And yeah, I guess like the spec kit is like an extension, right? If you use that, likely this, when the setup sets up with Gemini, it is likely a yeah, this is likely an extension because it adds extra slash commands. All right. Help. Init, yeah. Init is the thing that I recommend with all these tools. Just use an init. Then if you don't have any instructions, this configured memory. Yeah, so I guess this is just the instructions file. So okay, is a Gemini.md file. We're gonna set this up. Stats. Oh, there are teams. Okay. Really important stuff. Come on, folks. Which one are you gonna pick? That's the important stuff, right? Come on, you don't have the groove box. We need a groove box, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, honestly, Atom 1 is nice. I'm wasting my time. What is this? Shades of purple. Okay, let's go with GitHub. Yeah, whatever. I want my groove box. Come on, that's an important thing. By the way, Bruno, if you ever see this video, thanks for introducing me to the groove box. It's the best theme ever. Yeah, tools, the thing we already saw. Vim mode on off. Terminal setup. Okay, yeah, whatever. Settings. I'm not gonna change any setting now. Let's just open my Neo Vim. Let's just set things up. So instructions, gonna go to Gemini MD. Gemini MD. And then, yeah, let's say MCP configuration. MCP. Let's see. Configuration. MCP. Yeah, let's maybe use the Gemini MCP help. Yeah, I guess we can just do add pnpm exec prisma MCP. Let's see. Okay, it's a Gemini.settings, and then it is the MCP servers. Ah, okay, yeah, it was here. I guess it's pretty much the same thing, right? Yeah, actually, let's not call this then. Let's call this Prisma, and let's get this and call MCP. Sorry, LSP. LSP. Do this, save. All right. MCP. MCP. Refresh. What? Okay, maybe I have to exit and then do Gemini. Okay, initializing, I guess. Control O. MCP list. Prisma failed. Oh, I forgot the. Oh, because the first is the name. The npm exec if I can type. All right. All right, MCP list, great. What tool should you use when editing or creating a new file? I want to see if it's gonna get confused with the I think we're gonna have problems with the MCP again. LSP. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to drop the LSP one. I know we're gonna have problems. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's have Prisma set up. This is, we can run the migrations. And we also now have the, yeah, honestly, this LLM.txt, I think the thing barely uses. You're probably better off with some Context 7 MCP or something like that. I'm just gonna drop this. All right. All right, so we deleted this. This came here, and this just moved. So I'm gonna call project setup. And honestly, I think we should be good to go with the first prompt. So I will take a break, have dinner, and try to come back by 10. For you, it's gonna be like in a few seconds. But yeah, I think we're almost good to go. And yeah, let me just push, and gonna be back soon. See ya. All right, I'm back and we are ready to vibe. Let's go. So, going to bug in my screen. Not a real, like, it is a real bug, not a software bug. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to vibe. So I'm gonna come here, copy that good old prompt, and do Gemini. Amazing. And I'm gonna do this. Oh, it seems like it already. Oh, I think the. I don't know. I see the purple thing. It seems that it is highlighting it or whatever. Ah, yeah. It seems that it's working. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it. Read many files. Okay, so it ran this tool here. I like it. It is pretty explicit what it done. Interesting. Oh, wait, already? Okay, that was fast. I'm not sure if it is not thinking too much, but let's just see. Okay, we can review. Oh, modify with external editor. Perfect. I'm going to no, suggest changes. Let's not build the entire database from the get-go, and instead incrementally build the application. First test should be the basic org CRUD for admins. All right. Is this okay? It is not looking that there's already a user. Please read schema. We already have the user account model. What we should do instead, in that we also already have the login part. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, I think that this, okay, this read, I think when we, okay, I think when you do the add thing, it already reads before even sending to the model. No, 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 what are you doing? You're still in planning mode. Don't change the schema right now. Remember, we are only planning the changes first. Your goal now is to create the test and nothing more. Yeah, I just like forgot that we were planning stuff and already started doing changes. Alright, I think we're good. And to many, the organization user model should include a role. Okay. Perfect. Okay, it's just gonna stop. Continue creating the other tasks. Perfect. Okay. The UI on this is really clean, much better than the Codex CLI. Yeah, it's really good UI. Okay, so oh, interesting. It already, you see that I think it has like multiple rights already. Then I'm reviewing one by one. I want to see what the modify with external editor is. Just see. Oh, I can't. I think I have to configure the modify with external ed. I'm gonna take a look at that at another moment. Okay. Okay, let me commit stuff. Let's do docs generated tasks. Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what it's gonna do. I hope it doesn't drop the whole. Yeah, let me just do a few other things. cp.example, and let's do docker compose up dash d. That's all at once. I know this is cheating, but I don't want to waste too much time with that. I'm going to send this to run. because I have problems with oh yeah. So I used to have a lot of problems because the default on VTest is to run like in this interactive mode, so the agents would get like stuck. So it's not like a great idea. Yeah, anything that is like watch is a horrible thing for the AIs to run because now we have to manage these ongoing terminals and whatnot. All right. Yes, allow. Yeah, let's go with allow. Always allow. Okay, so use the MCP tool for running migrations. That's great. Okay, so it's starting with the create. It's doing things in a transaction. All right, this looks good. Perfect, had it. Okay, so this is the organization page. Oh, so this is the index of all the organizations. Okay, this is the mutation. There's a okay. There's a form. Okay, so this is the creation form. Modifying with precision, synthesizing the replacement, combining the change. I love this status. It looks like the like just a bunch of nonsense. Uh, um, uh, let's call this list user is args for instead of get to make it clear it is about returning a list of them. Yeah, kind of like obvious, but okay. Let me try the modify with Sono editor now. It's still not working. Yeah, I'll have to test this in another moment. Okay. Wait. How do I review the whole thing? Okay, this is bad because there's clearly more changes here, but it's not showing anything, everything. Okay, I can make the font smaller. Yeah, but this is bad UX, right? See, like I need to, yeah, kind of an oversight. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna allow it. But yeah, this is. I mean, they should have thought about it. Maybe there's like a way to scroll. I tried scrolling with my trackpad. It didn't work. But yeah, kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, ideally we should be throwing like a TRPC error because I think this is gonna result like in a 500 like status. Uh, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna let it do the whole thing and then I'm gonna test the application because, yeah, because it dropped the posting, the post schema. It likely. Let me see the migration. Yeah, so this is all the things. There's no post, so it will fail. Okay. Yeah, let me make this smaller so I can review everything. Why did I even be able to do that? I'm just gonna allow. I'm gonna see organization test. Well, it did the mock exactly as the other file. It is gonna fail. You need to set up the. Let me set up the database for him. npm db push test. Test. I just make sure. We were missing. I just set up the test DB for you. Try again. Okay, there is a shell mode as well. I should have changed the PNPM test to always allow. Yeah, it failed because post doesn't exist anymore. Yes. Honestly, the UI is really good. I think the UI looks maybe better than Claude Code or really up to like really close to it. The TUI is really good. Yeah, the syntax highlight, everything is just really good, really good. Okay, changing the example, removing things as allowance. But yeah, quite good. I'm impressed. Yes, allowance, perfect. I hope this always allows is just for this command. It was not clear to me. Yeah, it was just for that. Okay, it says it's done. Before we do that, I'm gonna test with npm dev, and I'm gonna check localhost 3000. Let's close this. Clear. Sign in bernardo@example.com. Localhost 8025. Sign in. Okay, organizations. My org. I mean, why it took? Okay. My org. Okay. Update my org 2. Okay. I can. Let's delete this one. Create nice org. Perfect. Seems to be working. So I'm just gonna come here and do yes, allowance. Now I'm just going to let's just double check. Remove the news at the organization. Create migration. Create your PC. The create procedure should also create an organization user. Yes. Create basic UI. Write unit tests. Okay, it failed, but it successfully failed or failingly succeeded or whatever. Feat test one done. Yeah, I'm just all right. Let's continue with task 2. Are you not entertained? What? What is even that? Let me see to control the error. Yeah, whatever. Oh, the error is here. There's a full report there. Yeah, honestly, I don't care. Yeah, I would do the. I would try the one thing here. Gemini modify with external editor. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I have to rely on just looking at this. Okay, create your PC router. And now I've done the TRPC thing. Oh, the dogs are going crazy outside now. Not even my dogs, the neighbor's dog. Okay. Okay, I will likely ask it to for the update, delete, and I likely want to move this to like a helper, function that does that. Yeah, I guess the best we can do. Yeah, we'll ask it to create, like, because we don't have the email sending part, I'm going to ask it to have like a list for user, listing pending for user, gets all the things based on the email. Okay. Okay, let me just we already have a local mail server for testing. No need to use Ethereum. I don't get like this thing for where people try to have like cloud stuff in their local development environment. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's fine, but you can run most things locally. We are, for example, we are using it in the next out configuration. Next out config. I think it's this file, right? Out config. If you want to add new, let's see. Also, please try to keep the same configuration schema we have, the same configuration method we are using. See env and dot env. Server email. Yeah, let me do npm add node mailer types node mailer package JSON. Let's move the types node mailer. Here. Why do we call like next out URL? Is there like a I tried doing that. I don't I forgot which video was that. I think it was the maybe windsurf or some of the UI stuff. I think it was windsurf, but it just got like really crazy. This is such a simple solution. Yeah, I think it was trying like to mock things, and then it was getting all crazy. Uh, this is much simpler, honestly. Yes, allowance. I'm still gonna copy CP. Will it work? Yeah, now I'm interested in if that's gonna work. I wanna see how it does with the test. I think you can just mock just the send invitation email. Yeah, it's just gonna mock server email. Invitation test. This is perfect. I'm impressed. Gemini CLI is doing a really good job. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me. Oh, it figured out by itself. Perfect. That was good. Let's go. Let me test. Localhost 3000 organizations. How do I wait before we proceed? How does an admin send an invitation? This is what I see on the. Oh, maybe I need to go to updates. No. On the organizations index. Can I send an image? Gemini CLI send image. Can I? Okay, if I do this and drag and drop. Okay, let me just. Pictures. Okay, I'm just gonna do. This. Click here. And file. Okay, what I'm gonna do this, which copies, and I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna pop D, I'm gonna do open, I'm just gonna, okay. Rename. Let's see here. You are not done with your task. Go back to finish it. There is no UI to There is no easy way for one to access the invitation UI. I mean, it does have the UI, right? But like, the UI is not done actually. I need to. There's only UI to. Yeah, it's just the UI to accept the invitation. I'm gonna stop. Okay, let's just go. Let's just test the flow. Someone else at example.com. Okay, that's cool. Let's open in a new tab. Localhost 8025. So if I try to go to this link, I need to log in. Yeah, it's not mapped, but it's okay. Localhost 2000. Sign in. Someone else at example.com. Let's go here. Click here first. Sign in. Okay, now if I go to organizations, there's nothing to see here. But now if I come here, go back to this and click this link. Nice. Now I'm a member of the organization. Yeah, not the best, but it's working. It's there. I'm gonna, yes, allow once. Yeah, see, every time that it stops, it's failing. Right? I don't know what's the deal with that. I'm not gonna debug this right now, but yeah, I'm just going to go. I mean, the context is huge, right? Like we've done 2 tests already, and still the context is quite small. So I'm just gonna come here. Gonna feed. Okay, I think I will do a detour. Because I want to first make sure we have some type check is working and the linter is fine. Test is done. So before, and then maybe, okay, before we proceed, let's just do npm run check. npm run type check. Type check at least is working, right? Before we proceed, let me see memory add. Remember to always check code quality using. I'm gonna do that afterwards. I'm gonna first, before we proceed with test 3, let's create another task that we should tackle. Let's create another 2 tasks that we should tackle first about tech debt. 1. We need to make sure that type check and lint are passing. npm run type check, npm run lint, or optionally npm run check for both. There are some issues there right now. 2. Let's build a base UI to start. Base UI to start from. I will tell you the first one now. I'll tell the second one later. Don't use subtasks. Okay. Choose add to the end of the list with P0 priority. Don't worry about ordering of the task numbers right now. Yes, all at once. Oh, it's already going after the task. What? Really? Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Should we go with Gemini 2.5 Flash? Let me just Gemini 2.5 Pro versus Flash coding. LLM Arena. Leaderboard. So web dev, right? It's not even closed, right? Yeah, I mean, we were working with like Claude Sonnet level, and I think maybe we should have used GPT 3.5 Pro more for like planning. I'm just gonna go with Gemini 2.5 Flash. Do we have like control? Okay. Before we jump into fixing the new task, let's create another important one. We need a UI foundational restructure. The goal here is to prepare the UI layer for future changes and make it more maintainable. Main goal is to we'll have 3 main app shells with some roots, a bare app shell used only. The landing page will use no app shell. 2 shells and some pages that don't use any shell. For now, let's keep it simple with a button to launch the app, which should redirect to the login page or follow the same redirection as explained below. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, let me see if I can keep using the Gemini 2.5 Pro. Be right back. Okay, I'm just going to switch back to Gemini 2.5 Flash instead. It seems that the limits are 100 prompts per day. I mean, I could get like up to 500, but I need to be on AI Ultra, which honestly is just too expensive. And I guess like for most people, you won't be able to, this is not usable for everyday coding. So maybe we're getting a too good of an impression of the model because we're using the same as Opus. I guess if you look at the LLM arena, it scores close to Opus, right? Like Opus is a little bit better. And to get Opus on Claude pricing, to get a 4.1, to get Opus, you need to be on the max, I guess, or use like the pay-per use kind of thing. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna change to Gemini -- model, Gemini 2.5 Flash. I think that's all I need to do. All right. Before we proceed with the tasks, we need to create a new task, a major UI foundational setup. We will have 3 types of screens: landing page, shell-less screens like landing page and the existing next out login pages, etc. We won't be doing much here now. Org scoped screens non-org scoped screens. The idea, the org scoped screens will be contained in a org will be all also scoped in the URL with the prefix /org/id. This is the pages right now is okay. We have organizations and then page. Yeah, I'm just gonna do orgs id / have an app shell that resembles a multi-tenant app with a org switcher. The org switcher also have a link to create a new organization. The non-org scoped authenticated screens so this is also an authenticated app shell, so we will also have a user menu that shows the current authenticated user and log out button. Scopes, the authenticated screens, authenticated but non-org scoped screens will have the user menu, have just the user menu. The pages I'm thinking about setting up now are simple landing page just describes the app and have a login or go to app button depending on the current out status. User onboarding page. This is a special page that the user is redirected to after login when they don't have any orgs yet. It just shows them an option to create an org and a text saying they can alternatively join another org by invitation. Then there's going to be user without org page. Then we have org dashboard. This will show the org details and a list of members, visible to both admins and normal users and normal members. Then we're gonna have invitations only for admins. Will show the invitations sent and an optional model to send new an option and a way to send new invitations. hard shell. So this is going to be hard shell. Authenticated shell. Simple landing page. No shell. Then there is the, yeah, I think for now that's the hard shell should also have a sidebar to navigate between the screens. Dashboard and invitations only for now, with the invitations link menu item only showing for admins. Let's in the same, okay, yeah, that's good enough. All right, let's see how that goes. I'm just gonna go for that task. Oh wait, it's already doing it. I'll just do C docs extra tasks. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's not start this task right now. First, let's work on task 8. I mean, honestly, this is even faster. So, yeah, I don't know why you should be using the GPT 2.5 Pro. This seems like, yeah, let's see if it's good enough. Seems fast, at least. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to always allow. I'm tired of approving these things. I'm gonna start vibing more and reviewing less. Yeah, I think what this lacks is, Claude code, plan, and like modes are really cool. That's really it's pretty fast and it's doing the changes correctly. Let's see this one. What is this? Token page, invitation page. I mean, it's weird. Actually, I don't even think we should be doing like a use effect. We should likely have a button to accept. I'll do that in another moment. Okay, we're going to shift the tab to change the accept edits. Okay, I'm gonna stop don't do unsafe as X unless it's the last resort. So here, I guess the 2.5 Pro would be probably better. The correct way of fixing that invitations test as string. So the thing is, you know, this is, what it should do is just this, right? Yeah, that's not even the issue. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. The issue here is that email, the user can be null, right? Why user can be null? How can email be null? Wait a second. Yeah, this is just how. Yeah, why this is not formatted properly though? I mean, it should. Yeah, let's just do assert user email is different than null. This shouldn't happen. Let's just do this because this should never happen and call it a day. I fixed it for you the right way. Yeah, run check. Perfect. Okay, wait a second. Wait, stop. It just went crazy. Yeah, I wish. Okay. Okay, let's do this. This. Yeah, let's just do. Fix linters and type check and lownets memory add always before marking a task as completed. Make sure that check and link task with the npm run check. Yes, allowance. Now feel free to continue with class 9. Let's come here and do sign out. How do I even go to the sign out page? Sign out. Login. New at example.com. Come here with new.example.com. and go to app. Org. It just went kind of crazy. Just gonna do continue, whatever. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these API errors. Kind of sad. Not sure what's going on. Why is not going? What is going on? Yeah, it keeps like, I don't know what's going on. This is let me do one thing here. npm package JSON. What is the name of the task I have? Is DB Studio. DB Studio. Yeah. Organization. Alright, just gonna come here to orgs. Source app orgs. Let me just / dashboard. Okay. Before we proceed, let's make the app shell. Sorry, I think you can still have a use client and do server side rendering. I think it's just going crazy. Okay, honestly, this is, yeah, GPT 2.5 Flash, I think is going wild. it just keeps getting worse. I don't know. This is so frustrating. This API error, model stream ended with an invalid chunk or missing finished reason. This just kills the experience in a way that is really, really frustrating. Like, what is the main problem right now, and how and why you are struggling so much? No, 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 no. Why are you doing that? Okay, no. Stop. Stop. Don't start going all. Don't start disabling TypeScript checks just because you can't fix them. Properly code TypeScript, for God's sake. Sorry, I got mad. Like, he just got like totally lost and like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna disable linting rules because I'm. Okay. What you want to do? Okay. Let's fix that together by approaching it from first principles. Let's create two helper functions that will live in trpc.ts. One to be called from different TRPC routers. One, yeah, this is really not a great perspective. Get ensure membership, and then let's just make this pass, just pass like, honestly, just pass a user. Okay, we have context.session.user, right? So yeah, user and organization. That will return the org ID and the role. Const role organization. I'm going to call it require membership. Require membership. Context.session.user. Input.organization ID. 2. Require admin user org ID that will return the same thing, but fail if the role is not admin. Then the get on the org router will just be const organization require membership context.session.user input.organization ID and return organization. We can then refactor other existing routers to reuse that function for the authorization part. Yeah, I guess this model will have to be like a little bit more. Yeah, we have to. Let's see what he's doing. Require membership. Okay, it's minimizing what the user needs to be. That's good. Okay, no, that's bad. Don't load all the organization users just for that. Instead, do a find on the organization user first, and then you take the organization from there. Yeah, this is just like really like junior level developer mistake. Like so bad. Really naive, you know? And then you fail. Of course you fail. Try again. Why this model stream ended? This is so frustrating. Okay, let's see. See? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. See? This is not too crazy. It's not too crazy. Yes, allowance. Come on. I mean, I could have done that myself, and this just triggers me. Like, yeah. Yeah, this feels like really old, like initial vibe coding stuff that we were having. Yeah, I'm just gonna allow it. Okay. For the org, let's see the org scope shell. Hold file. Org scope shell. Come on, this is. Let's make the get also return the current user role, so it is easier for the org scoped shell to have access to that. That's a lot once. not your pursuit that's shared. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fix it for you. I'm getting mad already. Organization. Yes. If not, yeah, whatever. Just gonna do this. npm run lint. I just go with this string. I don't like this string, but whatever. Okay, let's go to these orgs. Orgs. Let's do the org. Let's go with shell. Const data is loading equal so this is gonna be server side, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to okay, I'm gonna call this welcome, and then it's gonna do I fixed the issues for you, but let's do one more thing in welcome page. I want to redirect the user to the first org dashboard if they have any orgs. I moved to welcome on purpose. I just moved it, and then it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? You messed up my thing, and then now you. Is there a better way to do that with Next? I don't know. Can we do that server side? If not, proceed with that approach. Co-host 2000, welcome. It worked. We are almost done. We have the error when loading the dashboard for an org. I'm gonna copy and paste it here. Okay, let's see one thing though. Let's come here. Just going to, sorry, I'll come here. Sign out again. Was the email that we used? Someone else. At example.com. Let's come here, sign in. Go to app, actually, let's go to welcome. Okay, it's good. Almost there. Let's wrap up. Make sure the pages have the correct content. That is, we need to port functionality from organizations page to the from app organizations page to the inner pages on C app orgs. Yeah, as soon as we went, first I guess Gemini 2.5 Flash is not as good. Okay. Whatever, just gonna. Let's see where this leads us. See, it's getting crazy again. We need a new routing the router for orgs list members. Like the model is acting quite dumb, honestly. It's not, not good. Like really, yes, if you have like a really well-defined thing, maybe it's good enough. But yeah, the difference between 2.5 Flash and 2.5 Pro, it's like insane. Like it's It's doing like some really weird stuff, right? Like, example.com. Okay, nice dashboard. Let's come here. Okay, it just it added. I just realized it now. Why it added this extra thing, this extra token? Yeah, not good performance. I guess this is mostly the model and not necessarily the agent part. Because as soon as I changed from GPT 2.5 Pro to GPT 2.5 Flash, it started really bad. Like it went down really fast. Yes, whatever. The status is not complete, but yeah, whatever. Okay, we are still missing one thing, the org creation. The link should be /org/create/new, and we need to implement that form. After that, we should be good to delete organizations /page. Yeah, sign out. Okay, login bro at example.com. Let's go to welcome. Okay, wait, what? Yeah, something is off here. I get this error trying to open/or/new. Okay, let's come here. Create new org. Another org. Create. Oh, it didn't validate it. We also need to invalidate the org list when after org is created. New org. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is a slight detour. Finally, let's get our redirects and links right. On the landing page, the go-to app should be /welcome, so that the next redirection if needed. After login, the user should go to welcome. After deleting an org, the user should go to welcome /organizations. Bro@example.com. I'm not sure that thing actually worked. Next out after login URL. Okay, I think we're good with this. I'm just going to there are some things that are likely missing tests. Let me just do pnpm run test. Yeah, this is the stuff I had a test, still passing. Not gonna worry too much about it. Gonna try to do the next task in the next minute. npm run lint. Fix linting rows. Just don't match anything. Okay, this is so stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna allow it. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. npm run type check. Have any issues with that? No, just gonna. Yes, I'm just gonna stop. Okay, honestly, just gonna come here, do C feat task 9 done, and now I'm gonna say Gemini dash model. Let's do test 3. See if it can do in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to shift tab, let it cook. Use the MCP tool instead. Integrity test. Seems good. Yeah, run type check. Where's the type check? Yeah, so I struggled a little bit with a more complex task, but for these more repetitive things when the structure is defined, I think it's fine. Why does this like paths are weird? Organization context. Yeah. Yeah, just getting lost again in the how to write proper types. Gemini 2.5 Pro was having no issues writing good quality TypeScript. 2.5 Flash is just much worse. Yeah, but like the daily limit being only 100 prompts, it's a tough limit. Yeah, it's not gonna make it in time. It's just getting crazy. Yeah. Well, it fixed. Let's see if it's running. Let's come here, let's restart the server. Let's go to categories. Yeah, it's not working. Man, the UI is horrible. But yeah, whatever. My category. It's so bad. But yeah, honestly, we're gonna take that as a win. PNPM run check. Let's do PNPM run test, PNPM run test. That's good enough. Oh, we have some failing tests. Oh, because of a PNPM run test reset. PNPM run test. It didn't even run the tests before. So lame. Alright. Sheet test 3. Done. Yeah, I'm just gonna push it and I'm gonna call it a day. We've been 2 hours here. Yeah. It was great until I hit the limit. But yeah. So bad. Let's see if this is pushed. github.com. Let's just come here. Alright. Yes. Okay, we're done. So wrapping up, it was an interesting experience. Gemini CLI, the UI was good. Initially, it felt amazing. I was like, oh, this is even better than Claude Code. But then we started having a few issues. First was this weird API stream error that kept happening like every time. I don't know what's going on. It's just give me, oh, we can look at this weird log. I'm not gonna look at that. Like, just give me a summary of what's going on, or maybe help me. I don't know. That was annoying. Like all the time, this thing would fail, and then suddenly, like in like 30, 40 minutes, and we're not even like really deep because last episode, not that last 2 episodes ago when we're doing the Cloud Code one, we hit the limits for Cloud Code. But two things. First, it was only like it does this 5 hour window, right? And secondly, it was already in a really, really, really advanced state, and that was like 1 hour and 20 minutes of coding, right? Here was like, I don't know, 40 minutes in. It was like, oh, sorry, you reached the limit. I'm on the pro plan, which is what my company pays for. But like, that is not enough. That is really, yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. Honestly, it was the usage really low. And then as soon as we switched to Gemini 2.5 Flash, it was really bad. Like really, really, really like 2-year-old model bad. And was much faster, but also was just like running in circles and doing a lot of mistakes that the Claude 4 Sonnet was not doing. So that's the thing. It's the models that they have is weird because they have Gemini 2.5 Pro, which honestly was really good. Maybe the best model I've used for coding so far. Even though like the LLM Arena says GPT-5 is better. I don't know. I was using GPT-5 Codex, but I think it's missing like a middle ground, like Sonnet level or GPT-5 Codex level. Yeah, because that experience was really bad. I understand. I wasn't even using Opus 4. I haven't used in any of my videos. So yeah, so the model situation is weird, and then the pricing is also weird, right? Because I can get like I can get like Claude Max for $100 a month, and Google, in order to have more usage on the 2.5 Pro, Google AI Ultra, I have to pay like it's like about 200, even more. It says here is like 275 euros, while Claude Claude pricing, let me just check. While it's in dollars is $100. I think I was checking the other day. It was like $80 a month, 80 euros a month. So it's twice the price. I know AI Ultra, you get a lot of other things. The video generation, Nano Banana is crazy. So pricing is not fair. But the point is, if you're just doing programming, it's weird. Maybe if you're using pay as you go kind of like API billing, maybe it's even cheaper and better. I don't know. I like predictability on how much I'm gonna spend, and yeah, that's why I much rather have this time out than just go out, drink some coffee, whatever, and then come back to code more. So yeah, summary. Terminal UI was okay. She was nothing like crazy. That didn't have a lot of like crazy features. Was alright. The code syntax highlighting was good. Gemini 2.5 Pro was really good. Probably one of the best that I've used. Like the accuracy and the speed, like the mix of accuracy, speed, and just really good, really good. Issues with the whole issues with the CLI, the stream errors and whatnot. Off. Pricing is off, and yeah, honestly, I wouldn't recommend you going and buying and paying for AI, paying for the AI plan. if you just want, maybe the Pro is alright if you're doing other things, if you want to have like Nano Banana, for example, and whatnot. But I wouldn't recommend just for coding. I think still Claude is the best like pricing. But yeah, it was interesting. I liked it. Just not, yeah, just the limits and the pricing and the errors with the stream, whatever thing, were kind of like killed the experience. And then yeah, was not the best code I vibe coded. But yeah, I think that was it. And thanks for tuning in. Please, if you're enjoying these videos, leave a like, comment. I think I need some more comments in the description box. What the hell am I even saying? It's midnight. I'm getting sleepy. I need more comments in the video, so get more engagement. So please leave a comment, say anything, just say how much you liked it, how much you hated it. And yeah, and if you want to see and get notified about these videos, just subscribe and hit the bell. I think you have to hit the bell to get the notifications. But yeah, I appreciated you checking up the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.